Okay, well, here we are again, and say hi, everybody.
Hi.
Hope you're enjoying your time in Europe. Well, we're all here where it's snowing and insanely messy on the roads.
You're missing it.
And the thing that I've always wondered, people who live here, who have lived here their entire lives, don't seem to remember the first time it snows, how they drove the last time it snowed. It's like they lose that entire skill set during the summer. I don't get it. All right, anyway.
For students, we lose everything else.
Well, no, it's not just you. It's everybody. All the adults. Did you see the video that was on, I think it was Fox 13?
Yes. That was insane.
Bountiful, just people sliding around.
No, I was watching
This,
that last night, and then my dad said if I didn't stop and do my homework, he'd ground me.
Well then.
What I got to, he didn't want you getting any ideas.
Yeah, that's possible. Well, my favorite one was the guy who slammed into the snowplow.
Snowplow, yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Like the presence of a snowplow there isn't going to alert you that you need to slow down. Yeah.
Really, like blinking lights.
If it were me, if I were driving that snowplow, you know what I would have done? I would have taken a quick picture of the guy's license plate and then looked it up and sent him a bill for damages to the snowplow.
You and I would have done if I
But
was
that's
a
just
snowplow.
Anyway.
I would have picked up the snow.
And dumped it on his car.
Dumped it on his car. I'll tell you a story about that later. Anyway, what is this ion called? Cn minus. Cyanide. And this is our old friend permanganate. It is purple, in fact. How about this one? That is cyanate, and this is? No, it's not manganese 2 oxide.
Manganese 1. Wasn't it manganate?
Well, there's no charge, so it's not going to be any. What's the charge in manganese got to be?
4.
So this is manganese 4 oxide. Okay? All right, so that takes care of part 1. Balance the equation. Well, what is our oxidation reaction? And what is our reduction reaction?
The reduction of manganese.
The reduction is permanganate down to manganese 4. Okay? Okay? So the other one has to be oxidation, right? Here's another hint for you. Another sign of oxidation, oddly enough, is the addition of oxygen. If it adds oxygen and the charge remains the same, the charge of something else has to have gone up, doesn't it? Okay. So our oxidation is cyanide to cyanate. All right. So let's balance these.
What if you got those two mixed up? I can't remember. Would that affect anything in the long run?
If you called them the wrong thing,
Yeah.
not a great deal.
Okay.
But if on your next exam, for example, I asked you identify the oxidation half reaction, the reduction half reaction, yeah, you should know which is which. Remember, oxidation involves oil rig, losing electrons. Reduction involves gaining electrons. Okay, so one reaction, cyanide to cyanate. What do we have to do? Well, we're going to have water over here, right? And then that'll balance the oxygens. The carbon and nitrogen are already balanced. We now have oxygen balanced, but we've got 2 extra hydrogens. I'm going to put those over here. Plus 2H plus. So hydrogen is balanced, and now we have charge. What do we have to do to balance charge? Plus 2 electrons over here. All right, total charge on the left is -1, total charge on the right is -1. Life is good. Now, what about our other one? MnO4 minus going to MnO2. So, we're balanced for manganese. We need more water though, don't we? Which side?
Right side.
The right side. How many? Plus 2 H2O. That gives us a total of 4 oxygens. So what? So 4 H plus over here. And then what else? So our total charge over here is plus 3. Our total charge over there is nothing. 3 electrons here. Incidentally, just as a hint, if you ever do one of these and you get that you're adding electrons on the same side on both reactions, go back and double check, because that's not going to work. Okay? All right, so we invoke our friend least common denominator, least common multiple. Got to multiply everything in here by 3. So 3CN, 3 cyanate, 6, and 6. And over here we're going to do what? 2. So this is going to become 8, 2, 6, 2, 4. All right? So, electrons should cancel. In fact, they do. 6 and 6, those cancel. We cancel anything else? Yeah, we have 6H plus over here that'll all go away. And over here, this will become 2H plus. Anything else? Yeah, we can get rid of some water. There's 4 over there and 3 over there. So these 3 will all go away. And we just cancel the 4 there. And that should do it, shouldn't it? Now all we have to do is just add them together. So over here we have 2H plus and 3 cyanide and 2 permanganate. And that should give us 3 cyanate plus 2 manganese 4 oxide plus just the 1 H2O, right? All right. So at this point we are done except for one thing.
It's a base.
It's a base, okay? And really before we do the base, we ought to check to make sure it's balanced, okay? So let's see, 2 hydrogens there, 2 hydrogens there, 3 carbon, 3 carbon, 3 nitrogen, 3 nitrogen, 2 manganese, 2 manganese, 8 oxygens, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 oxygens there. So that checks out. Now, because this is in a basic solution rather than acidic solution, we need to replace that H with water. We'll do that by adding 2 OH minus. Okay? So this then becomes 2H2O. Then we'll add 2 OH over here as well. 2 OH minus there. All right?